mystic, strange.
Welcome. Aries.
You have a deep yearning for harmony, beauty, and kindness at the moment, and you are receptive to these qualities in your surroundings. In addition, you have soft feelings for other people and a strong urge to either gain their approval or help them. Doing something selfless for someone else who is having a tough time is a surefire way to improve your own mood right now. At the same time, it might feel temporarily blocked right now. Right now is not the time to try to impose your will and desires on the world. Doing so will only cause conflict, which is obviously undesirable. If you want to succeed at this, you should wait for the right moment. Problems in getting along with men are common in interpersonal relationships.
Taurus.
There is a strong desire for something that is both gratifying and reassuring, and this desire could be for the affectionate attention of another person or for a specific type of food. Focusing on self-care and spending time with the people who love and appreciate you the most are two of the best uses of your time at the moment, so if you have spare time, do those things. This is one of the most efficient uses of your time that you could find. You also notice that your heart is filled with tenderness and softness, and you may act maternally on impulse. In addition to the fact that your heart is filled with these emotions, you realize that your heart is full, such as take home a stray kitten, offer to babysit, buy a gift for your family, etc.
Gemini.
It is possible that you are currently giving significant thought and consideration to the possibility of making substantial changes or adjustments to the goals you have established for yourself at this time. If you do not believe that your life has a purpose that is meaningful to you or that you are passionately committed to something, you should reevaluate where you are going and why you are going there. If you do not believe either of these, you should reconsider your destination and your reasons for going there. If you have a specific goal in mind, you will be able to make significant progress toward achieving it, and as a result, your work will provide you with a greater sense of fulfillment. There is a good chance that you will be able to participate in the activities in which you have expressed interest in the near future.
Cancer.
You can look past qualities in other people that irritate you at times in a very simple and straightforward manner. This is just one of your many impressive qualities. There are numerous instances of this trait throughout your character. Because of your positive and helpful demeanor, you find that when you are in need of assistance, your friends and acquaintances are more willing to lend a hand and assist you. This is due to the manner in which you carry yourself. When you are in a position where you need help, it is possible to improve one's communication skills by expressing positive emotions and empathizing with the feelings of others. This is one method for improving one's own ability to communicate effectively. A person's ability to communicate clearly and effectively can be improved in a variety of ways, including this one.
Leo.
Because you are so openly affectionate, warm, and receptive to loving gestures from others, you end up attracting both platonic and romantic partners. This is a great trait to have. You want to be able to do more for the person you love than simply feel love for them. You want to be able to express and show that love physically. There is a chance that right now, you will have a serendipitous meeting with someone who could become a new friend or lover for you, and that this meeting will turn out wonderfully. You are now in a position to engage in conversations with other people in which you can be completely forthright about your desires and the differences that exist between you and them without the fear of provoking anger or hostility from them. People are more likely to follow your lead now that they view you as someone who exudes confidence.
Virgo.
Your efforts to get ahead and advance your interests at this time are likely to be met with resistance or animosity from others. At this time, your efforts to advance your interests are likely to be met with resistance or animosity from others. It is very likely that your efforts will be met with hostility or resistance from others. You give the impression of being overzealous, pushy, inconsiderate, or overly focused on your goals, all of which may turn off people who could help you in the future. This could be a problem for you because you appear overzealous, pushy, and inconsiderate. Make an effort to handle as much as you can on your own without trying to persuade others to agree with you or join you in your endeavors. This includes not attempting to persuade others to join you in your endeavors or to agree with you. This includes making no effort to persuade others to join you in your endeavors or to share your ideas and opinions.
Libra.
If you have ever been reluctant to take part in a specific activity in the past due to factors such as shyness, a lack of self-confidence, or laziness, the time has come to force yourself out of your comfort zone and participate in the activity. It is very likely that you will be taken aback by the ease with which you deal with difficult circumstances and achieve your objectives. Going outside and enjoying the fresh air is currently one of the most rewarding activities that can be done. There is always a possibility that a meeting or a chance encounter will result in significant opportunities to make connections, trade information, and acquire new information. These opportunities can be pursued either proactively or receptively. You are making strides toward beginning various forms of communication, such as writing letters, making phone calls, and having in-person conversations.
Scorpio.
People in your social circle, such as friends, co-workers, and group members, may start to test your patience more than usual. You have an unstable and undisciplined mind, which manifests itself in a hasty and careless approach to your work. The quality of your thoughts has caused this. You must be mentally ready for the possibility that you will encounter obstacles that you had not anticipated if you want to be successful in accomplishing your goals and objectives. For instance, you may encounter resistance to your goals-oriented actions due to the actions of a coworker or family member whose actions are upsetting and unpredictable. Or, while working on a creative project or running a business, you may be forced to make a last-minute change to your carefully laid plans and strategies.
Sagittarius.
You cannot permit yourself to be satisfied with surface-level answers at this point. People who avoid looking openly and honestly at the underlying causes and motives of any problem or circumstance irritate you, and you have little tolerance for them. You feel this way because you are someone who places the highest value on honesty. You feel this way because you are the type of person who places a very high value on being truthful. You have developed the poor habit of imposing your viewpoints on others, which is not a very respectful action, but you have made it a habit. You can also attempt to find a solution to a problem by allowing it to consume your thoughts until you discover a solution. This is a different approach to finding a solution.
Capricorn.
When it comes to your personal or professional endeavors, you might have a mentality of either going for the gold or going home empty-handed. It's possible that you have a very clear vision of what it is that you want to achieve and that you're willing to make any sacrifices that are required to make room for that vision. You might be eager to take charge of your professional endeavors, but because of this eagerness, you might act more forcefully than you are conscious of being able to. When you are restlessly pursuing meaningful work and personal fulfillment, it is very simple for a colleague or co-worker who has ulterior motives to intrigue or entice you into a situation that is not in your best interest.
Aquarius.
This day's point of intensity is all about concentration, locating the precise key. and fitting it into the ideal lock in order to unlock a massive door. If you need to repeat something, you either said too much the first time or did not get it right the first time. A word, and only a word, is sufficient for the wise, so if you don't have a word of wisdom to share, wait until you do. It's not about preparing the meal, it's about perfecting the recipe, so double-check each ingredient before turning on the heat. When everything is in order, the operation will be completed in one fell swoop. In order to avoid having to pay twice as much, it is in your best interest to wait for the double check to be completed.
Pisces.
For the next few days, there will be an atmosphere of secrecy, as if everyone is trying to maintain a copyright on their thoughts, making it difficult to extract any ideas from this atmosphere. Critical elements are frequently withheld until after you have demonstrated that you meet the entry requirements. However, once openly shared thought has begun, it can go a considerable distance. You have the rare opportunity to take a step back, assess your aesthetic accomplishments, and conduct some form of self-congratulatory inventory of your surroundings at this moment. Even though you may take your skills for granted, it can be entertaining to periodically assess them so that you are aware of exactly what you are showcasing to others.